While casually cruising on his motorcycle, a YouTuber's helmet cam captures a fleeting glimpse of a red car ahead, rounding a bend in the road. He continues his journey, expecting to catch up to the vehicle at any moment, but when he reaches the straightaway, he is met with an impossible emptiness. The road is completely bare. The car has vanished without a trace, as if it simply dissolved into the atmosphere. This was no missed turnoff. It was a complete and utter disappearance. While logic suggests the car could have veered onto a hidden path just beyond the camera's frame, the driver's conviction is palpable. He is certain he encountered a phantom, a ghostly apparition that traveled the road one moment and was swallowed by the void the next, leaving behind a chilling mystery in its wake. Armed with only a Dashcam, a YouTuber deliberately ventures into the heart of Ohio's most infamous stretch of asphalt, the demonic trifecta of Route 666. The 17-minute journey is a masterclass in mounting dread, as every shadow seems to move, and the driver's own fear becomes a palpable presence in the car. His courage falters, however, when he is compelled to stop and investigate the oppressive darkness beyond his headlights. That's when the footage captures it. Deep in the void to the left, 2 pinpricks of crimson light ignite, holding a steady, intelligent gaze. These are no ordinary reflective markers. Their placement is too deliberate, their glow too malevolent. Given the road's bloody legend, this was no animal. This was a sentinel, a demonic entity watching from the tree line, patiently waiting for a soul to claim. On a desolate Russian road, a massive truck suddenly veers, as if avoiding an unseen obstacle, its trailer swinging wildly into oncoming traffic. For a split second, the road ahead is empty, a fact confirmed by the unflinching eye of the Dashcam. Then, in the wake of the near catastrophe, the impossible happens. A pedestrian materializes from the void, behind the truck, strolling away with an unnerving calm. The driver wasn't swerving for a person. He was swerving for a phantom. The footage reveals a chilling sequence. An empty road, a panicked maneuver, and the instantaneous apparition of a figure that should not be there. This was no ordinary jaywalker. The evidence suggests the truck passed straight through a spectral entity, a ghost that only chose to reveal its form after the danger had passed. As a car speeds down a Singaporean expressway, its headlights pierce the darkness for just a fraction of a second, illuminating a figure that should not be there. A towering, unnaturally elongated silhouette stands at the road's edge, its limbs grotesquely long, and its form seemingly hovering just above the asphalt. This was no ordinary hitchhiker. The figure's impossible proportions and ethereal posture suggest something far more sinister than a trick of speed and light. Some witnesses insist it was floating, a specter eternally waiting for a ride into the unknown. This fleeting glimpse begs the question: was this a phantom seeking passage, or a malevolent omen warning travelers away from this stretch of road? While speeding through the Indian town of Udi on a motorcycle, 2 friends zip past a lone pedestrian draped in ancient, anachronistic robes. The encounter is so brief, they shout a casual remark, completely unaware they have just insulted something not of this world. They continue their journey for a full minute down a straight, open road, only to be met with an impossible sight. The same robed figure, now standing directly in their path, having somehow outpaced their motorized speed on foot. The chilling realization dawns. They were not taunting a man, but a spirit. The raw, unedited footage captures their genuine terror as they abandon their bike and flee on foot, the silence of the video amplifying the horror. This was no stunt, it was a supernatural confrontation, leaving us to wonder if the legends of Uti are more than just stories, and if the line between the living and the dead is far thinner than we dare to believe. Before we get to number 1, please subscribe to the channel for more daily scary videos. Late at night on a desolate highway, a driver spots a lone figure shrouded in white, its form eerily still against the darkness. At first, it appears to be a person, perhaps a stranded hitchhiker. But as the car draws nearer, the figure doesn't wave. It unravels. The white shroud contorts, then detaches from the ground, floating upward like a malevolent specter as the vehicle speeds past, revealing a chilling void where a person should have been. While the ghost in a sheet is a cinematic cliché, the sheer emptiness beneath the cloth is what chills the blood. This was no prankster. The fabric moved with a purpose all its own, a hollow shell animated by an unseen force. Perhaps this is not a stereotype, but the very origin of the legend. A lost spirit condemned to eternally mimic the form of a living person, only to reveal its true, hollow nature to those who venture too close.